Sometimes in hotels, you don't lose a guest because of a problem. You lose them because of how you react to it. This is a true story about a small mistake that almost became a big disaster. It was a normal afternoon at the hotel. I was working at the front desk when Mr. Daniel checked in. He had just arrived from a long business flight, tired, stressed, and ready to rest. I handed him his key card, gave the usual welcome, and he headed to his room. Everything seemed fine. Until about 5 minutes later, when he came storming back to the desk. His face did not look happy. "Is this some kind of joke?" he asked, his voice sharp. I was completely confused. He slammed the key card down on the counter and said, "I specifically requested a non-smoking room. The one you gave me smells like an ashtray." I froze for a second. My heart sank as I quickly checked his reservation on the computer. He was right. We had made a mistake. And right there is the first lesson. Always double-check guest preferences. Those small details matter more than you think. Before I could even speak, one of my newer colleagues jumped in, trying to explain. "Sir, I'm sorry, but we're fully booked today. Could you just open the window and let it air out for a bit?" That was the moment everything went from bad to worse. The guest's face turned red with anger. "So let me get this straight," he said, his voice rising. "Your mistake becomes my problem to solve? And here's lesson number 2. Never argue with a guest and never make excuses. They don't want to hear why it happened. They want a solution." I knew I had to step in immediately. I took a deep breath, made eye contact, and used the 3-step service recovery formula that every hotelier should know by heart. First, apologize sincerely. "Mr. Daniel, I am so sorry for this inconvenience." You're absolutely right to be upset. Second, take ownership. "This is completely our mistake, and I'm going to fix it for you right now." Third, offer a solution with added value. "I've already found you a fresh, upgraded room on a quieter floor. And to make up for our error, we'd like to offer you a complimentary dinner at our restaurant tonight." He just stood there for a moment, letting it sink in. He took a breath and the tension in his shoulders seemed to relax. Finally, he said, "Thank you, but the job wasn't done." Words are meaningless without action. I personally escorted him to the new room, opened the door, and checked it myself to make sure everything was perfect before handing him the new key. Later that evening, I saw Mr. Daniel approaching the front desk again, and for a split second, my stomach dropped. I thought, "Oh no, what now?" But instead of another complaint, he leaned in and said something I'll never forget. "You know, I travel every single month for work. Hotels make mistakes all the time. But you're the first person who has ever handled it with such professionalism. I'll be back because of you." That day, I learned one of the most powerful lessons in hospitality. It's not about being perfect and never making mistakes. It's about how quickly and effectively you fix them. A good hotel provides service, but a truly great hotel provides care, responsibility, and recovery. Because at the end of the day, guests don't remember the problem. They remember how you made them feel. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights into the world of hospitality. See you in the next one.